What is up, guys? Love Flap here to react to another video. It's going to be a video by Kachimaro Click Click called The Refund of Souls. The reason why is because some people asked me in my Discord, was I going to get Bleach? And I told them no, hands down. I didn't even think I was going to get it. I did not entertain the idea that I was going to get it. And, the reasons I didn't want to get it, outside of just not being a major Bleach fan, was because it just didn't look like a good solid game, bro. It looked like a weaker kind of anime game. It felt like, you know, it had the makings to be something good, but it's too early to make it something good. You know what I'm saying? It's too underdeveloped. They just got the ability to make it. So when I saw the way it was looking, how the story mode cutscenes were looking, once some things got leaked, I was like, yeah, nah, bro, I'm good. It doesn't even look like it's worth my time, right? So with Kachimaro Click Click talking about this, because he typically uploads anime gaming videos, I want to see what he has to say on this, and if there's anything that I can, you know, add on to give my own opinions of, see if there's anything I can, you know, basically be like, I told you so for. I'm not gonna lie, because I kind of want to see if I can say that.
Let's just establish that the game has soul, alright? You do not put 20-something custom dolls in one super for a cash grab. You do not put secret specific matchup only supers in a cash grab. You don't do special stages for awakening because that one time Aizen forbade top 4 Espada to awaken in Los Noches. Look at the aesthetics, the music, beautiful.
Yeah, I will say that the aesthetic of the game though is good, and that's funny because we talked about aesthetic not too long ago. When it comes to games, like, aesthetic is part of the reason why you remember a game. And what he was talking about with the beans and such, if you guys don't know, is basically saying that the character, their Bankai has the ability to basically take out this bean, and it's going to be a certain part of your insides, and when they crush it, that's the part that breaks. And they, in the game, it literally picks a random piece. So it's cool, you know, it's cool.
The best way I can describe the situation: they cooked, it was supposed to be a delicious meal, you could smell it all the way from the kitchen, and then the waiter dropped it. And instead of delaying it, they just served it with all the bugs from the floor.
Oh my god.
The system, which is advertised in their overview trailer,
Jesus Christ,
work because throws are so bugged that they beat strikes, sometimes to a ridiculous degree.
What the heck? That, dude, what is up with Bandai making games that is just unable to function properly, bro? It makes zero sense how it consistently keeps happening. It consistently keeps happening. Hold up, put my camera on. You can see it right there. I was gonna watch a video, but I was like, you know what, let me react to this real fast. It consistently keeps happening in their games where you literally keep getting caught with certain things just not working properly. There should be no reason why a base mechanic of your game is just not working. That's ridiculous. That's really ridiculous. There's no reason why that should be happening, but it is, and it's happening in multiple games.
In a way that you can't reset resources to the way you configured them, so if you want to start with a 0 amount of bar all the time, you can't do it. If you have a special...
And that's an oversight. That's just a... Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That's just a straight up oversight. I don't know what they're thinking when they do stuff like that. If they're thinking at all. And I'm gonna be honest, they probably aren't thinking at all. They're probably just trying to get it done. I don't know the development cycle. I wish the games would put in, when they're in the development cycle, like put like the behind the scenes of the development cycle in the game, like they do with like other games that come out. I don't know if it's like it has to be a remaster for it to do that, but I would enjoy that a lot. I really would, because I don't know what's going on, and all I can do is make guesses, and all my guesses, I feel like they're either too harsh because I think the game should be something else, you know, and they're not showcasing that, or I feel like it's just too uneducated because I don't know what's going on.
Like Chad Sponge, there is no way to keep it consistently full. You will have to recharge it each time. And if that's not funny, some combos will work on PS4 but will not work on PS5.
That's not funny at all, because that happens on Demon Slayer. That happened on Hinokami. That's not funny at all. It's a Bandai staple that they cannot make anime games. It's just a fact. It's a Bandai staple. These guys cannot make anime games. Just straight up. They can't do it. Something prevents them from being able to make quality content. I don't know what it is. And then once in a blue moon, somebody will come by and tell them like, hey, you know, we can actually do some cool stuff, right? And they do it.
According to Japanese pros though, flash step, a core mechanic is bugged.
According to Japanese pros though, I thought he was like about to denounce them. Okay, hold on.
Some characters are left way further away than others, making it way more difficult to punish. And there are still
yeah, that's a Bandai staple too. That literally happens in almost every single anime game that comes out from them. I'm surprised that you guys are surprised about this.
Unquote character-specific combos for same body types. Here's a string that connects fully on Uryu, but doesn't connect fully on Ulquiorra. All of the regular strike moves for this character, by the way, can be sidestepped, while all the other characters have at least one strike.
What the? Dude, that's the stuff I'm talking about. That crap is literally... I'm literally not relaxed. This chair was set up wrong. I'm getting a new one soon. But literally in Sparking Zero, bro, if you go and you're trying to hit them with flying kicks, for example. Flying kicks will work on one character. Like gut punch into flying kicks will work on one character. Another character you try it on, it doesn't work with them. I don't know why. It's like absolutely ridiculous. There's zero reason on God's green earth why base mechanics of your game are just unfunctional and you're charging money for it. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for that. Absolutely none.
For experiment, I wanted to see how max difficulty AI will respond to me spamming projectiles from Bankai Ichigo, and
dang,
he just gave up.
That's crazy.
Online has 50% chance of disconnecting you from the opponent, even though I know...
Where? Bandai, where are your servers? Do you guys not have money for servers? Is that what's going on? Like, you guys have all the makings for a game, but no servers? 50%? There's a 50% chance you're gonna disconnect? Like, what? What are we doing?
That this dude did not
what are we doing?
It's origin locked, there is no crossplay.
Oh my god, that literally happens in Sparking Zero. Why? Dude, I bet the Bleach community and the Sparking Zero community are like, yo, dab me up. Our game's broken too, fam. Like, dude, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. How much is Rebirth of Souls? I think it's $60, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's $60, bro. That's $60 they weren't getting out of me. I ain't gonna lie, they tripping. They tripping hard, bro. They weren't getting that out of me. Absolutely not.
For offline and double for online, which caused all the infinites when the game first released and now is patched.
I do remember there being a lot of infinites.
We're gonna keep patching.
And yeah, they keep on releasing that, but there's no rank still.
The game, they did it till April 11th and then stopped. That is the reason why this video comes up.
April 11th and then stopped? Oh my god. They've been radio silent for a month. It's about to be 2 months soon. In 2 weeks here, it's gonna be 2 months. That's not good, bro. That's not good at all. That is not good. What the heck?
So late is because I graciously gave them more than a month to at least fix base issues. And then
wait, was it at the start of April? Damn, then yeah, it has been more than a month. It's about to be 2 months, like I said. That's crazy.
It's been done, and there is no word about when it's gonna be done. People cannot pay $60 and then wait unreasonable amount of time.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, what? You got me messed up thinking I'm going to drop $60 on your game, bro, and it's going to be having these kind of issues when I spent $70. I actually spent, I don't even know how much I spent on Sparking Zero. I really try not to think about it too much, but I got the deluxe edition. I did not get the ultimate edition, and I did not get the collector's edition because I didn't trust Bandai that much, and I didn't like Tenkaichi that much. I thought the statue, by the way, did not look that good, but because I had that kind of foresight, I'm like, bro, even though it was the way it was, and I know what to expect with Bandai games, I'm assuming because it costs more, and everybody knows it costs more, and you're gonna have to probably fight more for their attention to buy it, that the game would be better. You know, they sell you more on the fact that it's good. Dude, they're still selling you on ideas.
Until you finish the game. This looks like Jujutsu Kaisen situation where they released the DLC 1 year later after nobody have already been playing the game.
Dude, JJK, bro, I tried to stick up for that game. I had some people come in. They really liked the game. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why. I don't know why they like the game. I'm be completely real. I don't know why. I played the game. I was pretty good at it, honestly. I could easily get top 10 in that game. I'm gonna be completely real on PC because it wasn't that hard. It's just it was a basic game. The person you were playing with just had to be competent, right? I don't know why they released the game like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just it was a weak game. It was too slow. It was kind of clunky, and then there was too many, or excuse me, there was too little. There was too little points of engagement for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm having fun, bro. Half the time I'm sitting there waiting for my character to get up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not having fun just sitting there waiting for that, bro. That's ridiculous.
Right now, I'm sometimes horrified to look at its Twitch page. And though it is common that players fall off with time,
I don't use Twitch as like a means to determine if a game is alive, you know what I'm saying? Because there's probably some people that they're fans of the game, but they don't have the means to stream it like that, or it's a tight-knit community, so they don't stream it anyways. You know what I'm saying? It's more like if you know, you know, so you just hang out and do it. That's really the only reason why I think that, because Minecraft is always up there. Just chatting is always at 200k. Just chatting is always like top on Twitch. So that just lets you know it's not always about games, bro. It's just games are there. Twitch is meant for games, but it's not always about games, you know. I don't think a lot of American users really are messing with Bleach like that. I'm gonna be completely real with you. And I think Twitch is more American oriented. That's just from my viewings. It's anecdotal. I don't have any proof of that, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's more American based. Why would people be playing Bleach, you know?
Bleach Brave Souls on PC having 1,000 more
Yo,
players.
BBS is good. That's because that game is good. That's why that has more players. It's good and it's accessible. And if you get a bad roll, you can just make a new account. It's really not that hard. That game, Bleach Rebirth of Souls, is asking for $60. I mean, goddamn, bro. $60, and then it also has higher PC requirements on top of that. Think about that. Brave Souls can run on weaker hardware, where Rebirth of Souls, you're probably gonna have to have some decent hardware since it has it on PS5. You said some issues on PS4 weren't on PS5, so I'm assuming if you have the lesser hardware, you're probably gonna have a PS4 like experience. Damn, I didn't mean to hit my mic. I'm sorry. You're probably gonna have a PS4 like experience on PC, which I wouldn't want that for anybody. I genuinely would not want that for anybody. Playing on PS4 was so bad for Hinokami.
Years after its release is crazy, considering that it's a chibi gacha game, PC port of which was made for lols. It's mainly a mobile game, and we can't even get half of that? I'm not even saying beat that, half of that? It sucks.
I mean, bro, Bleach has like 9 years. Bleach Brave Souls has been around for like 9 years. I think I'm over exaggerating, but I'm pretty sure they've been around for like 8 years at this point. I'm gonna search it up on my phone. Bro, it has been around for 9 years. Genuinely, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. I understand you're like, oh, we can't get some of that? Dude, you gotta chill out. You gotta chill out. I'm gonna be completely real. Like, it's hard. It is that hard. You gotta chill out. Please, you gotta chill out for that one. I will say the issues that are persistent, those are reasonable concerns in my book. Like, why are you sitting here having a throw strike guard system and that junk does not work properly? Like, what? That's so stupid. You made your whole game around the system. The system's broke, so your game's fundamentally broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're spending $60 for a broken game. That's wild. That's genuinely wild.
Still a lot of really cool nuances to explore. For example, I'll set opponent to mash on being damaged, and if I do this string, upon completion,
yeah, he gets out, but it only does that with ult.
In Awakening mode, there's a space trap allowing for a counter hit. It must have been done on purpose to create a set play, but there are no right-minded people to create tech around it and to explore this kind of stuff. My original dream was to make a series of videos.
See, and oh my god, he just brought up a repressed memory. This is exactly the kind of idea I'm thinking about with Spartan Zero what ifs kind of issue, or not issues, theories, you know, where you can just make comprehensive stories that people can watch. His is more like, I want to make comprehensive damage and guides to show that there's more depth in this game where other people may not see it. Mine is I want people to see more of Dragon Ball that they may not have understood, because what they're seeing is just two aliens flying in the air and fighting. You get what I'm saying? They may not see the underlying tones, even though on top of it, it's just fighting. You get what I'm saying? I really wanted something like that for Sparking Zero, but it is what it is, bruh.
That's where we're supposed to learn this kind of things. One by one, obviously, I had it sketched out up to 20 parts and thought it's going to be
20
awesome.
parts, bro? That's... I ain't gonna lie, bro. That sounds exhausting. 20 parts, and you had that on one character? That's exhausting as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You have to get heart, though. Your heart was in it, bro. You had the right heart. Your heart was in it.
Find anyone with a good connection, and sometimes anyone at all. But the funniest part is that even if they released everything without bugs, because the system itself is so new and complicated, like you need a separate video just to explain a person what is going on the screen, they would...
That does hurt the game a lot. I'm gonna be real. That does hurt the game a lot. If you gotta sit there and bring out a book and be like, yeah, on this page, this explains why he got hit in this specific moment. Who's gonna sit there and watch that? Like, as a casual fan, they already don't know Bleach. Who's gonna sit there and watch that and try and get into it like that and be like, oh yeah, well, it's just like the show. It doesn't correlate as well. Or excuse me, not correlate. It doesn't translate as well when you're like, oh, well, the game is exactly like the show. But the show dramatizes it more. You know what I'm saying? The game is like forcing situations, but you still ultimately have control over it. So if it's sitting there to where you're like having to fight with the developers because they're trying to manipulate the characters to play how they want them to play, how they want to see them on screen, bro, I'm gonna be real, I'm not gonna pay for that. I'm not gonna pay for that. Like, I'm gonna be completely real, I'm not paying for that.
We'll have to see what the meta was going to be like and then patch it accordingly. In this case, the White Reverse. They can't even get to it because they're busy fixing all the bugs.
Dude, you cannot lie. That is so stylized. That looks so good. That looks so good. It's just a shame that the gameplay does not match the quality of this opening, bro. That's insane.
To hope him that they're even doing that right now. But because it was new that there was a
Copium.
ray of hope. You see Demon Slayer 2 and it's developed by CC.
Yo. Okay, bro. I gotta take the chains off, man. Demon Slayer 2 looks so good, bro. It looks so good. It looks fire. I can say what I want about Demon Slayer 1 and how the community played online. That game, as a Demon Slayer game, was fun. I just wish it had more content in it for me to suck my teeth into. That's the only thing. Dude, look at it. Just look at it. It looks like the anime. It genuinely looks like the anime. It looks like the show, with the lighting of the show, with the cameras of the show, with the framework of the show. Like, it is really good. It is really good. I have to own that. You know what I'm saying? I have to own that. It's so good, I have to own it. That's what it's looking like, bro. I can say what I want about Demon Slayer 1. I can open that up right now, and it's gonna be a fun game, you know? Disregard online. Disregard online. Game is good. Game is good. You can explore so many ways to play your characters. Granted, it does fall into the basic traps that this game also has, where it's certain things just don't work properly. I don't know what the issue is with that, what the thought process is. I don't know if they're like, oh yeah, we can make it more dramatized, whatever, bro. But that's a staple. They do that. Not C2. Bandai does that, bro. I don't know why. It just is what it is.
And you already know the same mistakes they're gonna repeat again, because we already played a lot of CC2 games that are exactly the same.
I mean, he's saying it. He's saying it. He's saying the truth, bro. He's saying the truth. He's saying the truth. If you played CC2 games, you know what to expect from this one. They're not changing anything. They're not going crazy. The most they change is adding gear, and that's only single player. You're not gonna see gear online, bro. They don't got no online hunting demon modes. They're not doing that, bro. They're just not, bro. It's so unfortunate to want more and know you're not going to get it. It is incredibly unfortunate. However, On the bright side, we still have the game. I mean, that should look good. You see some enemies attacks?
New developer, new
You see it.
a lot of
That junk looks good.
I allowed myself to fall for it. I can't believe I'm making excuses.
And he's making a good point. I allowed myself to fall for Sparking Zero. Oh, did I allow myself to fall for Spark? Yeah, I did. Because I was looking at the trailers and I was like, yo, I don't like how some of the blast attacks were looking. The key blast attack, not the key blast. The stock ones, the special moves. I didn't like how some of the special moves were looking. And then the camera was a little wonky and I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe they can fix it, but I know CCT, oh my God. I know Bandai and I was like, okay, let's just hope, okay? Because Tenkaichi 3 was that good. Like, I'm dead serious. Tenkaichi 3 was that good. I was like, let's just hope. Let's just hope, because that game was so good. There's no way on God's green earth they would mess this up that bad, and they did. So I mean, like, I don't think anything's impossible now. They messed up a boon so bad, it's like a regular. It's just regular now. You talk about Tenkaichi, they're going to think Tenkaichi 3 is just basic, bro. And there's going to be no way to test that unless you own a PC. Like, straight up, a PC or an old system that can handle, or that has Tenkaichi 3 on it. So a PS2 or Xbox, I was gonna say 360, oh my God. Or just a regular Xbox. I was gonna say Xbox One. Jesus.
For liking the game. I stumbled upon this random image on Twitter and I think it fully expresses what I feel.
Alright, it says 4 out of 4 gameplay. I mean 4 out of 10 gameplay, 4 out of 10 graphics, unfinished or buggy mess, still an amazing game. That's so unfortunate, bro. Do you think that's the mindset Bandai goes with when they're releasing the game? They're like, you know what? We could add more, but man, it's still good. It's still good. It's still viable. Just release it. Just release it. It'll be fine.
There is a resolution bug on PS5 that causes image to be blurry.
Dude, what? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Bandai, bro. Are y'all just that incompetent, bro? I mean, I'm saying that, but it's just a visual bug. But it trickles down, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, Bandai, man.
On PC, it causes instability. As a result,
PC always has instability with Bandai, bro.
Unfinished buggy mess, but I will still check out the DLC. And
you already paid for the DLC. Of course you're gonna check it out. I already paid for the DLC for Sparking Zero. Of course I'm gonna check that out. The hell? Why would I not check that out? Why would you not check it out? You already paid for it. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't already pay for it, then I would be like, okay, well, why? You know, you just listed all these issues. You just said it's like problematic for you to play it in a lot of instances. So why would you continue spending money on it when you're having all these issues like that? But I'm assuming that he bought it like with the deluxe edition before we got to this point. So of course you're gonna keep playing it, bro. Come on now. Let's at least be a little real.
And I will still play this game in my free time. It's completely good over for my generation though. I don't think we will get a good Bleach fighter until I'm very, very old, if at all. Your good Bleach fighter is BBS, bro. I hate to break it to you. That is your Bleach fighter, bro. I mean, like, what? This is the latest generation of anime games, and I don't see it getting any better. Like, the last generation, you gotta think about it. The last generation of anime games, I think it was like Storm, Jump Force, which got freaking canceled, essentially. And then what else, bro? Was there another anime game that I'm missing out on? What, Code Vein? But that's not really, like, that's not anime that I'm thinking about, bro. Dude, anyway, the point is like, it's been decades. It's been decades. They're releasing the same stuff. It's the same quality. It's not even slightly improving in quality. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's the same quality across the board, across their DLC standards. The layers stay the same. You're wasting money, hemorrhaging money.
All the things we would say on set.
Hemorrhaging money.
Hemorrhaging money, yeah.
Hemorrhaging money, wasting our time. Every time you go and you try to spend money on these games, bro, it's garbage. I think I have only given faith in Sword Art Online games, and I'm not going to lie, it's been faith with a faulty quarter, bro. Like, it could land either way, but when it lands the right way, bro, that junk hits. That's the issue. That's why I hate Bandai. They need some kind of quality control team, bro, because they clearly don't know what kind of quality should be standard quality. That quality is high, low, mid, low. Like that's not how you do quality control, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? W video, bro. Bro, let me get out of here. W video by Kashimaru. Click, subscribe to him if you want more content like that, and subscribe to me if you want more content like this. Like I said, I do content like this. I try to get some videos out consistently now, but I do like getting my thoughts out. I like yapping. I like having conversations, discussions, comparing notes, yada yada yada. If you guys have been in the channel, you already know. So I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that is, whatever that's going to be, and y'all have a good one.